Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. I think last week we dived into different topics, and this we're talking about the six-figure income, how we can earn six-figure income, and this is in relation to IT industry, why how in the areas where we need to focus, in the areas where skills are lacking, and what God is laying in our heart to do to help the body of Christ to skill up. Because even now we say that there's no jobs, there are jobs there. The only thing that we don't have is that we don't have people that have the required skills. So we're talking about different things and the skills that are needed right now, the skills that are invoked, and why people are not getting the six-figure income and they even not even getting a job because they are always going to where other people are going. Once you are going in direction of where other people are going, you are going to receive the same thing where other people are, whatever other people are receiving. But if you, so I always want us to be unique. Let us. So we're talking about being unique. Create your own niche. Understand where the technology is going. Then get your skills ready. Then wait for it, and it will come to you. By the time people are getting to know of it, you become the teacher. You know what that means is that you make the money, right? So, but if you are fully trying to enter the already saturated market, you start struggling with people that are already having the skills and they're better than you. You find it difficult. Even after the certification, you'll be able to get job. And we're also talking about how you prepare yourself, how you prepare your CV, how you prepare for interviews, how you can get maybe the right jobs. These are the things we were talking about last week. And we talk about having multiple streams of income, not just one job. If you want one job, it's not multiple streams of income because if that job goes out, or if that job, if you are fired from that job, you discover that life can be unbearable. You can be well yesterday, but because you lost your job, I've seen so many persons. They were able to do well yesterday, but because they lost their job today, they are not able to do well. But in order to mitigate that, you have to have multiple streams of income. True. Well, yeah. When you are breaking into technology, not just technology, into any new field, that you number one, you have to be mentally ready for it, because whatever you don't know, you don't know, and you should be willing to learn. Because some persons, the reason a lot of persons they want to go into tech and they see themselves they see themselves living out. I've seen many persons that have come to me and say, Joe, we did this and we couldn't, like those that went into DevOps and we couldn't continue. Because maybe when they got there, they saw some programming language, they saw some things, it looked like a jargon to them. Say, I mean, I'm not cut out for this. But you want six-figure income, right? So you're not able to persist and try to learn what is there. What you should know as a human being is that our brain can accommodate anything. If you are able to remove the obstacle is you. It's not because some people are born to be a science student, some are born to be art students, some are born. It's just your mentality. If you can remove that, I've seen some persons that read history and today they are making six-figure income in tech because they removed that obstacle that they can do it. If anybody is doing it, you can do it. So that person that is doing it doesn't have to head. You have to just put in what it takes, the effort it takes, the hours it takes. Sometimes it has to take it. When I was studying for my Cisco certification, the highest certification, we call it the CCIE, Cisco Certified Internet Network Expert. It took me like almost 2 to 3 years to prepare. And I was spending every time in the evening 2 to 3 hours studying and looking at the computer and try to ensure that I get that certification. And it took me time to get it, but I got it. And when I was coming to the US, it's one of the things they were looking for. So you have to be CCIE. I said, okay, how is CCIE? So I don't want things to take me by surprise. They are looking for a skill, so it's not in my skills. No. I will have them multiple skills. If I will get it and put it there, even if I don't need, let it be there. So that when they need it, I will be unique in the crowd. So when they have like 10, 20 CVs, they will pick my word because I have more skills in there. So be mentally ready. Remove the obstacle from yourself. Tell yourself you can do it. Tech is not, you can do it. You can just put anything you put your mind to do. Exactly, yeah. It is possible. It is possible. You don't want to start from the top, right? There are baby steps you take. In tech, when I was entering into into IT industry, for example, even if my background was science, that was not what I studied in school. I just said this is where technology is going to go. This is where the movement is going to go in next 10, 15 years. So let me start to learn it. So I went into the class. I went to begin to understand how computer work. I begin to dismantle computer. I begin to study all of that. From there, you start to improve and improve and improve. As new technologies are coming, you are learning it. You are adding skills to skills. Before you know it, they will now be calling you IT guru. I was not IT guru. I was not IT guru when I started. I was just a science person, right? But even there are some persons right now that can even do some programming. They are very easy in the internet. They didn't even have IT background. That's what marveled me. That's what from there I know that anybody can go into this tech industry. Just remove that. Laziness. I will not say laziness. I don't know that fear that look, this thing is what am I? I cannot do it. Remove it. You can do it. You can do it if you want to do it. Mindset. Your mindset. Yes. Do it. Okay. Good. Thank you very much. That question is very, very important. Good. Right? And so, if you are not the owner of a company, understand, know that you are just passing through. You are not meant to remain there forever. When you enter into a company, have that mindset that you are not meant to remain there forever. There's nothing like permanent job. But even if they call it permanent job, just remove that mindset that this is permanent job. They can tell you that they employ you today, this is permanent job, and next week they sack you. Is that a permanent job? Permanent job means forever. Just know that it is transient. That is why you should not. I've seen some of my friends. They enter into they get a job. They just relax. That is where this layoff takes them by surprise. That's number one. Takes them by surprise. If I know that this is just a transient thing, so I try to develop multiple skills. Yeah, I develop multiple skills. And once I begin to hear you will hear some rumors. Something's going to happen next year. My friend, start to apply for other places with your other skills. Before they say, no, Jack Robinson, another job is already on your table here. And if they are laying you off here, they will pay you off with big money. Put your big money in your pocket, go and do investment with it, and another job is running. But when you wait and cross your leg, you're afraid, this and that. They will now lay you off. There's a problem because you take a minimum of 3 to 6 months to get another job. So you will not wait for that. You will start. While you are in that other job, start to ensure, test your skills, your other skills. I'm telling you, test your other skills. Don't just wait and getting a job and just relax there. That is why those things are happening to them. That's the truth. And moreover, if they are laying off people at work, it's not everybody they lay off. My company, for example, Cisco, I work in Cisco, they lay off every year. They lay off every year. You don't know them. Sometimes they call it minimal restructuring. Sometimes it become major. They can lay off like 11,000 sometimes. Sometimes they can lay off like 5,500. But I've been there for Cisco for 10 to 11 years. Yes. So the thing is that once you are in a system, understand the need of that company. Forget about the skills you came in with. And the skills I came in with is not the skills I have right now. I have gone to put my head in different skills so that they will know that this man is always needed. Always make yourself needed and useful. If you do like that and they still lay off, that means it's God's program that you should go. Otherwise, when they are laying people off, they say, no, this man, he has to take our customer. They will not touch you. They won't touch you. Unless God says, it's time for you to live there, and as you are living there before 1 or 2 months, you get a bigger job. So always ensure that you understand what the company needs now. If your skills become obsolete, develop another skills that the company wants. The company. At all. Okay, let me just chip in something again. It's not all tech that is technical. There is what we call inside tech. There are different roles. I wanted to talk last week on it. There is a role called IT account manager role. That one, you don't need to begin to understand what is called Python, what is called coding. You don't need all of that. You only need to understand the product. Anybody that can go to what do you call it now? This warehouse that sells a lot, they sell computers. Yeah. If anybody that can work there can work in here. Yes, you only need to do little certification, sales certification. Sales certification does not require any technical knowledge. You only require to know the product, what the product can do. Those people, they even make money more than us. Yes, they call it sales account managers or sales engineers. They make money more than us that are even technical. Because they pay them their base salary, also put them bonus based on the sales output. I'm telling you. And those people, they become manager faster. They get to the top management faster because management is all about the bottom line, what you can bring in. And people don't look at that. They're looking at, hey, it says the tech is high, tech is high. Must you be technical? You mustn't be technical. There are so many things you can do. I'm telling you, they make a lot of money, those people, and you don't need any technical nothing. Okay, that's why this our program, our trainings are very important. We can train you to become a sales account manager role. What you need to do to have all of that, those soft skills, and you can talk to customer and everything. Just know those products, attend and get certification in those sales stuff, sales training. You from different products, and you apply that you get a job. Those jobs are already there. They are always there. Sales jobs. And the good thing is that you don't have to stay in that company for a long time. Yes, even if you are not able to sell one thing, they will give you at least 1 year. And all the money you will put in your pocket first. And you are not able to sell, you move to another company. They will need you because they always need sales people. And that's how they become manager. They have not even sold nothing. So there are so many things in tech, and even, for example, now, for example, we'll talk about the cybersecurity. In cybersecurity, there is a technical aspect of it when you want to go into deep and make your hands dirty. But there is also the one that you can do that doesn't involve technical. It just involves analytical skills to analyze things and use some tools, right? Which you can do without becoming so technical. And yet you are still making your six-figure income. Yes. Okay, some of them, let me just, I said it last week. I can just go through them again. So we have one of the training that we are going to be offering is cybersecurity. And inside the cybersecurity, we have different things that we want to pass across to you. You can become a security risk, do security risk management. You can do asset security. We're going to train you on network security engineering. We're going to also train you on identity and access management and security assessment and security testing. And we're going to train you on security operations and all of that. And when you have those kind of skills, there are so many job roles you can fill as a cybersecurity. You get that certificate. So when you see a role like the cybersecurity analyst, you can apply for it. When you see cybersecurity security analyst, you can apply for it. If you see like SOC analyst, you can apply for it. If you see information security analyst, you can apply for it. If you see IT security analyst, you can apply for it. If you see cyber defense analyst, you can apply for it. These are all jobs. They are different names. Depends on what the company is calling it, but most of them are doing the same thing. Just ensuring that, look, you protect your company against cyber attacks and put all these necessary measures in place to ensure that, okay, they don't break into the company. That's what you are just doing. You understand? And all of these jobs are all there. Just go to the internet and begin to search all these topics I told you. You are going to see hundreds of jobs, open roles. People say they don't have job. When you don't have, if you have the required skills, you're going to have the job. Then we are teaching on the cloud, and one of the one where we're starting with is the Azure cloud. Inside the Azure cloud, we have about 10 topics we are going to teach on Azure cloud. There are many. I will just read them out quickly for you. And for example, we are going to inside for Microsoft Azure cloud, we are going to be teaching us about identity Azure Active Directory. We're going to talk about governance and compliance. We're going to talk about Azure administration. We're going to talk about virtual networking. We're going to talk about inter-site connectivity. We're going to talk about network management. We're going to talk about Azure storage. We're going to talk about Azure virtual machines. We're going to talk about serverless computing. All of these are data protection. If you want to go into Azure, that is a hot demand right now.
Yes.
We're going to give you all of those. Then we're going to also begin to teach people on IT audit too. We're coming into bringing into IT audit. Then we have another one that we are added to it called networking, where we're going to teach people that want to do some hands-on, they like hands-on We're going to teach them, how to do networking in wireless, networking in routing and switching, networking in security. Some various key products that people are looking for in market today, like Cisco Identity Service Engine, Palo Alto certification. We are going to be giving them all of this, so you become unique. When we are going to profile you. They take you through some skills test.
Yeah.
We will tell you this is what you can do. This is what is fit for you to do. You go into there. We're going to be telling you what kind of jobs you can apply for. Like today, I was doing interview for somebody. The person is from Europe and was about to work in one of our clients, in Europe. Because I interview people. I'm always in the interview panel, so I know the kind of questions that come in most of these IT techs.
Exactly.
So when I see the person, I say this interview, I gave him 2-3 questions, could not answer. I say, you're not fit for it. I know, I'm not fit for it. So you automatically, when you come to interview, you should not be afraid when you know all these things. Understand?
Exactly.
Just prepare, and we are going to prepare you, and you're going to get the job.
And that's a very, very key thing you just mentioned. Because you also mentioned this last week, being able to look at people and kind of give them a better sense that, okay, this is what more fits your traits, the skills that you already have that you can now build upon.
Yeah.
Because even talking about my own personal story as well, when I was breaking into tech, I enjoyed tech. I tried networking. It no fits me. It was, I almost broke my head. I would have really benefited from something like this. Because some people, they go through that, they try one thing, they don't like it, they throw it away. I'm no more in tech, I can't do it, it's too hard. But meanwhile, there's other things
you can do.
Exactly. Maybe it's not networking, maybe it's cybersecurity. Maybe it's not cybersecurity, maybe it's sales. That you can switch between. And
they are all tech, inside the tech.
All inside tech.
Yeah.
All have open positions ready to be taken.
Exactly.
Those skills.
And we also have network management. We also have project management in tech as well.
Exactly. No technical, not much technical stuff.
No, nothing.
When we talk about the technical and people get scared of this, can you, in general, is there any traits or soft skills that you have seen in successful people in tech that most people, should aim to have?
Yeah, for example, if you know how to talk very well, you know how to strike a conversation, you know how to sell a product, I will most probably recommend that you go into the sales training. Go into the sales training, and that one will fit you more because you already have, you have to enjoy what you are doing. Like exactly. I enjoy tech, I enjoy what I do because when you're doing it, it should make you feel happy that, okay, you have solved people's problem, you have solved some networks that are having issues, you are able to resolve it, and everybody come back to the network. I am happy doing that, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So it makes me happy. So you have to do something that will make you happy. You are impacting people, you are impacting networks, you are making organizations that are down, able to resolve their problems. It makes you happy. So it depends on what you are comfortable with in doing. If you can talk very well, and you don't like maybe all this hands-on, like when you run away from the networking stuff, then go for sales engineering or go to sales manager role, and we can prep you for that, and you can get a good job in that.
Very, very good job. And from my own point of view, I can really attest to everything that Pastor Joe is saying. It is something, and those are the skills, even though they're hard won, they stay with you. They stay with you throughout. And someone that is getting ready into tech, one thing that always went through my mind when I was applying and everything, what does a day-to-day look like in the tech field? What does it look like working and being in the company?
Oh, well, wow. There are so many things. It depends on the role you are playing. So if you are a tech network person hands-on, you will be mostly talking to the what do you call it now? The after sales operation.
Exactly.
When the product has been sold and the customer has bought into that, then you will be talking with the people, the account manager or the sales engineer that sold the product and all of that, what they sold to the customer. Then from there, you'll be talking with the customer in most places. So
Exactly.
So your day-to-day, you have to plan yourself such that you, number one, how you win very well is number one, how you communicate and relate to customers.
Exactly.
Because customer service matters, even if you're a hands-on person.
True.
If you do not know how to relate or to talk to customers when they put you in front of a customer to resolve issues, before you know it, the customer will start complaining and reporting you back to the management. Before you know it, they'll fire the person.
Very true.
They
Yeah.
said you are not doing. So you have to understand your role. You have to know how to always put in your mind, back of your mind, that customers are king.
Exactly.
You have to always ensure that you satisfy them. But if you cannot, always ensure that you go and talk to your boss that,
Yes.
look, I'm having issues in this place. They might report to you, they might fire email to you, but this is what happened. So your boss will be ready. So when the customer complain, anybody complain, account manager, whoever, because you are talking with different people,
Exactly.
you'll be able to guide you. You will be able to save your back. You'll be able to cover you. Then you will not be burnt. They will not put you in the fire squad.
Exactly.
So, but at that time, you will know that, okay, 8 p.m. to, if it is 8 a.m. you are starting. For example, I try to ensure that I don't put my meetings in 8 a.m.
Yes.
Because 8 a.m., I might be carrying my children to school.
True.
Everybody, they respect family. I don't like to work in a company that don't respect family.
Exactly.
They just want to work. No. Company that I'm working with, they respect family. I tell them I'm going to school to pick my child, they will wait. Yeah, they will not tell you. They will wait.
Yes.
Because if they are going to pick their children too, everybody will wait.
Exactly.
So they respect family. So you ensure that my 8 a.m.s are clear. Unless if the customer insists, I will tell them, okay, the first 30 minutes be clear.
Yes.
Otherwise, I have to go and drop my kids. They will understand. Ensure that you tell them what you can do. If you are tired, tell them you are tired. Just tell them that between 1 and a.m. and I want to rest my brain, or I want to go and see for medical checkup, or I want to just ensure that you tell them. Otherwise, they will book your time and you are burnt out.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't be able to have any time for anything else. That's why you work and you're so stressed out. So you actually control these things by yourself.
Exactly. And now that you mention it, it's one of the benefits that people that got me interested in the field itself. Because in all these other companies, for example, companies that are a bit low wages, that will pay you 15, 14, they don't respect your time. They do not care.
You got that.
They do not care about your family. They will not care about your medical.
They don't. They don't care about. If you cannot go to, if they call you 2 times, they will put another person to replace you. You know why? Because they know that what they are paying you is little. And people can always. That's why you need to scale up.
You have to scale up.
When you scale up, I know that there's nobody that is not replaceable. But because of your skills,
yes,
it's difficult for them to just push you aside.
Exactly.
It's difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah. So, and if you tell them that this is how I want to work to ensure that this will work better, they will give you time because they are waiting for results.
Exactly.
We say, if you do not give me this time to go into the lab to study, to get this thing done and solve this person's problem, I will not be able to do that.
Wow.
Yeah. And don't hesitate to say no. If you cannot do it, say no, I can't do it.
Exactly.
Don't go and put your hand in what you cannot do, then you burn your hand. Say, I cannot do it.
Be honest.
They will say, why you cannot do it? I don't have the skills. If you want me to do it, train me. On that, yes.
Exactly.
But make sure that the skills you have, you're on top of it. Every other one they want to throw at you, you say, I'm open if you train me on it, but I'm not going to that because they will not do it as well.
That's true.
That's
true. Very, very, very true. I really like that. I think now we have some sayings on family matters, put a number to it, things like that. I think that's another one. Skill up. Skill up.
You have to skill up.
You have to skill up. I love it. Skill up. If we cannot skill up, it will be something, it will change your life, honestly. Now we're talking about skill up. We have some traditionalists among us, I'm very sure.
Okay.
that look at the traditional route of, a 4-year program. You have done a lot of schooling as well, traditional schooling as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
alongside with the certifications.
Yeah.
In this field, do you feel like it is maybe not necessary, but preferred to have that degree and have that traditional training?
Well, in America, you have to understand how the system works. Degree is important, but degree does not give you the money.
Wow.
Your skills that give you the money. I've seen in companies where some people have master's degree, PhDs, and people that don't even have what to that anymore because they can solve more problems.
Exactly.
That's how America thinks. But, it's good to have a degree. Anybody that is coming from, for example, from Africa and all of that, most of us always have degree. We have BSc. If you have BSc and come from that side, it's enough.
Wow.
It's enough. What you come to do here is not to just go jump into school and begin to say, let me get my master's degree, let me go. They don't give you jobs. Those will not give you jobs. Go and get certification. Go and learn skills in IT.
Exactly.
And you start hitting the money. I'm telling you, it's not they are going to say where the minimum qualification will be a BSc. Fine, you have a BSc from home. They are not going to discriminate where you get the BSc for. I'm being an interview panel. I've never asked somebody where you got your BSc from.
Wow.
Yes, a BSc is a BSc. Whether you went to school, you went to go and sleep in school to get it, or you get it online, anywhere, you have a BSc, you have a BSc, whether you got it from in America or not.
Yes.
A BSc is a BSc. What they want to see is that skills. You have that certification, you have that skills, you can do it.
That is
so you cannot, don't go and be killing yourself in attending to, unless if you are doing it for documentation. Okay, that one is different. But that's not what gives you the job. We have so many master's degree holders that are frustrated. Yes, because they don't have the skill that is required in the industry to get the right job.
Exactly. To make the actual money.
Yes. If you go to school here and that school can give you the right skill, fine.
Exactly.
But if that school is not going to, why will I go to school for 4 years when I can go to school for just 8 weeks and I'm making 6-figure income?
6 figures?
Yes. So when you're making 6-figure income, you can go to any school you like. You can become a PhD holder in your house.
That is amazing. It's so unique to this field that the the way of thinking is turned upside down, where schooling is a nice to have.
It's nice to have, yeah.
But certifications is where the emphasis is.
The skills on the job. That's what the emphasis is.
Exactly. Making sure you're able to actually perform in the job that they're looking for.
You see that they will list the skills they're looking for.
Exactly.
Because you have to be AWS certified, or you have to be Microsoft Azure, or you have to understand Active Directory, you have to understand Microsoft Excel, you have to understand PowerPoint, you have to understand PowerShell, you have to understand Python, you have to understand scripting, you have to understand automation. They will just, all those skills are there. You might not have all the skills, but you have the necessary skill, because they will say job role requires skill. Any job role, they will say require skills.
Exactly.
If the required skills is 5 or 10, just ensure that in the top 4 you have it.
Exactly.
Even if you don't have it, the other ones in the interview, be open to them. I have this one. I am a fast learner and I can learn them.
Exactly.
Everybody knows that you can. If you have the 1, 2, 3, you can learn them. You can learn all the other ones.
Exactly.
So they will not say you have all of them. No. Just have the required one. Then you can learn the other one when you get to the job.
Very, very true. It's one of those things where most of these employers, you see them more open to training or the rest of the skills.
They must train you. Nobody will employ you and throw you in the job or throw you to a customer. Nobody, no company does that.
Exactly.
They will train you. So don't be afraid to get any job.
Exactly.
They will train you, and you don't sleep. go to Google, go to YouTube, everything. Go and learn. So that when they are training you, you'll be ahead of the game.
Yes. What you're saying right now is one of the biggest fears of people. That even that are going through training right now.
If I get a job, what will I do?
Exactly.
Friend, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? There are so many materials outside there that can help you.
Exactly.
If you cannot do it, call. Make a call. Somebody can help you.
Exactly. There's so many
Yes.
communities, so much help out there.
Help, you just throw it there. People will tell you what the problem. Nobody is an island.
It's true.
Everybody learn.
Everybody learns.
Yeah.
Everybody learns. So now, having been in the field for multiple years, you have seen a lot. You have seen a lot, met a lot of people in the field.
Yeah.
Being able to survive in tech, you always have to be learning, like you said.
Always learning. I learn on a daily basis.
Exactly.
Tech
On a daily
industry,
basis.
you will learn on a daily basis. Otherwise, you will not have a job next week. Because they throw out a lot of new things every week.
Every week. They'll throw out
Sometimes you'll be tired. You have to select where you want to go.
choose your path.
It is too much.
And to that, what do you say to people that will say, that sounds too stressful? I don't want to get into something where I always have to be opening book and reading all the time.
That's another thing. What is your why? What is your why? Your why is what drives you. It's not because many of us, many of us, the what we are doing and the job we are doing now, it cannot be more difficult than that.
Yeah.
You are doing something now to get money, right? You are doing something now to get money, even if you are not in the tech industry. Is that job easy? To push truck, is it easy? To drive truck and go to California and go and load and come back, is that easy?
No.
So which one is more easy than you sit in your home and drink tea and just touch computer and they're paying you? Which one do you want?
That's true.
You use your brain, they pay you, or you drive. Everything is hard work. You use your brain, hard work, or you drive the truck, hard work. They say pay. It cannot be more difficult than what you are doing. I want to try to say.
Exactly.
Either you are working, you are standing 24 hours,
Exactly.
and they are paying you $16 an hour, and here you just sit down, use your brain, and paying you $50, $60, $100 an hour. Which one will you want to do? So that's your why. If your why is I want to get money to take care of my family, I want to make more money, then you Bible says for the joy of that Jesus Christ has, he despised the shame, he endured the cross because of the joy. So all the things, the stress you are talking about, if money is coming, you will not know whether there is stress. Because in the next 2 weeks, we hear bangam in your account. You'll be smiling. You will not see stress again now.
You will not. When your bills are being settled.
So whether you are in the tech industry or not, you must do something hard.
Exactly.
Every job is hard. No one is easy, but I prefer to use my brain than to use my muscle.
To be doing it.
Yes.
That's very, very true. Oh, let me go ahead. Let's see what our people are saying out there.
That's fine.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We're about a good way into it now. Please be sure to drop your questions here. We see a good amount of greetings. Hallelujah. Apostle joining us. Grandma joining us. Sister Glo D is joining us. Maro Brume. Jelly Bean, Rukewer, Glo D, Michael. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I hope everyone is dropping their questions. Anything that they have, be sure to ask me. I can continue asking questions forever because this thing is very near and dear to my heart. We had some people come to us and say, okay, we are here, we want to get into this. I'm working this full-time job. How do I go from working full-time job, trying to meet ends meet, to having the time, the finances to be able to carve out time for this training and applying? What's the timeline look like for all this?
Okay, so that comes to what is called opportunity cost. Opportunity cost.
Okay.
I normally look at opportunity cost. What will be the opportunity cost of doing this in respect to this? Of doing A in respect to B.
Yes.
So you have to decide, right? Okay. Do I want to continue? Okay, if your full job is giving you what you want, you don't have to be in tech industry. So maybe there's some other jobs that give you six-figure income. You don't have to be in tech industry.
Yes.
If what you are doing now is okay for you, you don't need to be in tech industry.
Okay.
But if what you are doing now is not okay for you, then the opportunity cost of getting to tech industries is in some of the hours you need to sacrifice right now in your present full-time jobs. If any job that pays you per hour, you can determine unless they are putting in the schedule. You can determine, well, I don't want to work more than 8 hours. They're not going to kill you then.
Exactly.
I don't want to work more than 8 hours. I want to work 5. I want to work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Exactly.
And our training normally start from 6:30 in the evening. So I want to free my evening for the next 2 months. Is it too much to ask?
No.
I want to free my evening for the next 2 months, even if I may not be making up to what I was making before. I want to get this training done. Let me get a better financial, provision.
Exactly.
That's the opportunity cost. Only 2 months sacrifice will not kill you.
That's true.
Otherwise, if you don't want, okay, stay where you are, no problem, but don't complain.
Don't complain. You lose the ability to complain after that. So.
Yeah, because you don't want to leave your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Some people, let me just stay here. Comfort zone is not good. Always try to step into something bigger than you, bigger than you, bigger than you. Sometimes you have to make a lot of sacrifice to ensure that sometimes you do have to sacrifice your sleep. It's not forever, right? It's not forever. Sacrifice your sleep. You don't sleep. Sometimes I told you I don't sleep. Sometimes I don't sleep up to 2 a.m. in the night.
Wow.
Yeah, to just get some things done, to ensure that a lot of things are in my table that if I sleep, tomorrow morning is going to be a disaster. So I have to ensure that when I finish, 5 o'clock, just rest, eat. Sometimes when I'm eating, as I'm eating, I'm walking.
Exactly.
Sometimes I don't have time in the evening. I'm eating, just taking my lunch, and I'm walking because I need to get that thing done.
You have to.
Sacrifice. It's not going to be like that forever. It's for a
Yes.
time. After that, you are gone. You are done. You're settled.
Exactly.
So just plan your life and ensure that, okay, I can do those things.
And with all this being said, with such monumental change on the horizon, our apostle asks this question that some people in the audience may also have. So how much will this cost me?
Oh, okay. Waiting for that question, sis. Yeah.
Yes.
So, because we want to help the Church of God, we are going to be doing some promo in January, and to this cost. For each of those modules, it's going to be like $2,000. But cybersecurity modules is high because if you look at cybersecurity modules today, in some states they paid in cybersecurity modules they pay up to $10,000.
Yeah.
But I'm going to bring it down to us. My cost is going to be like 5,000, but I'm going to give discount when we are starting. So early birds, we are starting in January. You move in, you are the guys that will get the early bird training with less money, and you're going to get those jobs that you're looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thing I can say is that the 2,000 per model, I know that was even a bit of a discount on the one I took.
Yeah, you did it, so you understand how it is that day. Okay. Mm-hmm.
But yes, that is very interesting. That's very interesting. So please go ahead. I'm very sure that everyone has the information. The information was up last week. If you can get to the game, but the information was up last week. Everyone can contact them.
Yeah.
There was one other thing I wanted to talk about as well. Yeah, getting into this field, we have talked about it in general. So can you tell us your own story of getting into tech? When did you? Yeah, the very beginning of this thing.
Okay.
Journey.
Yeah. So my story, I actually love science. I love science, right? When I was going to the university, I said I'm going to be. In fact, right from secondary school, I'll be a science person.
Yeah.
So at that time, there was no computer, right? So when we were doing the science, everybody was thinking of becoming medical doctors and engineers. That was what was reigning. So if you are not a medical doctor and an engineer, you are not in the high. I always like to be where the thing is happening.
Exactly.
So I said, okay, let me become a medical doctor. But medical doctor was not working out for me. I don't think I have the flair for that.
Yeah.
I said, well, I can do anything. I can become an engineer.
Exactly.
So I went into engineering. And I said, okay, let me go into engineering. Which engineering? But at that time, computer was just, becoming very popular and all of those things. I said, which engineering even touch on some aspect of computer? I love computer. They were not even allow us to touch the screen,
Wow.
At that time. You can't touch it. Computer, they will put it and they will wrap it up and you'll be seeing it in the glass. That's how the computer was. It's this thing that is in the glass, I want to touch it.
Exactly.
So I went into electrical electronics and I majored in electronics. So from there, I started to go into the lab with touching computers. So when I went to when you graduate in my country, they have to serve the government. I now told myself that look, I want to ensure that I get the skills in this computer.
Exactly.
It was a mindset. Said I want to make sure that I want to get the skills. I don't want to go into electrical stuff. I don't think I'll be able to do all of those stuff. I want to know what is going on in this computer. I didn't even know where I was going, but I just let me just know it. So I went just this certification.
Exactly.
Certification. I went for certification on IT computer hardware. So I was inside that certification for 6 months. So from there I was trained on how to dismantle computers, to dismantle CPU, how to recouple them, and everything. From there to load the softwares. I learned it in 6 weeks. These things were never taught in school. They won't teach you all of this in school.
Wow.
I mean 6 months. Not 6 weeks, 6 months. I learned all of that in 6 months. I got a certification. You know that was a certification that gave me the first job in IT.
Wow.
It was not my real field.
Yes.
But no, I got that job because I learned that. So they employed me as to become a cyber attendant.
Yes.
That time when people would come to, the way they're buying, they come and be, people have businesses where they go cyber cafe.
Yeah.
So I was doing cyber cafe, trying to, make my hands to be strong on the keyboards and everything. From there, I began to enter into the cyber cafe, and I told those people, look, I'm not just cyber cafe person. I read electrical electronic engineering. I can go into the computer, into computer programming if you want. They say, okay, come on. There's a programming opportunity inside the place because they also did so those people, they were also doing engineering.
Ooh.
So I was going there to learn how to do those Excel and all those stuff, all the Microsoft Access. I was just learning them from there. That's how, just being curious and able to open my mindset to learn more things inside the industry.
Exactly.
That's how they moved me from cyber cafe into the main computer. Yeah, and I was no longer a cyber cafe attendant. I was now a computer person.
Exactly.
So from there, jobs started coming. I now had like 1 year experience, because if you don't have experience, they will not give you will not get any job. So I now have experience in IT. So in my resume, I put IT. I have experience in this, in that. And that's how I got a job. One company called me and said I should come and answer questions. I went there. I didn't know what I was doing, but I went there. I answered questions. Among everybody that came, they said, well, you were not the best, but the way you are so confident, we want to try you.
Wow.
You might not be the best, but the favor of God will be upon you.
Exactly.
And they gave me that position. That's how I entered into IT industry, because that was an IT company.
Exactly.
They were dealing with different type of organizations like Cisco, like Dell, like Microsoft, and everything. So I was now able to learn most of the skills from there.
Exactly.
That's how, from there, I got my international job. From that time, I started having international job even back in my country.
Wow.
IT has been a very good journey for me. I work just little 5 years as a local company. For that IT now, I work international jobs.
Only international jobs.
Only international jobs. Yeah.
Wow. Starting all the way back as a cyber cafe attendant.
Cyber cafe attendant.
Working with international companies.
Yes.
Wow.
It was an international company that relocated me from my country to here through this IT.
Through IT.
Relocated me and my family down here.
Wow. This is
mind-blowing. So
this is mind-blowing.
You understand what I'm saying? So you have to know what you are doing.
Exactly.
And always be on top of the game. They will need your skills. Why not? Yes.
And it's so amazing hearing this story. People say that IT and having the skills can be life-changing, but just to hear the story itself behind it it's next level.
Yeah, starting small is not bad.
Exactly.
Just don't remain small.
Just keep going up.
Keep going up.
That's one thing you get from that story. You never got comfortable at one level.
No, I was always, when I enter into any industry, I will begin to learn what is next, what are they doing more. What I want to learn these skills. I want to learn these skills that you have. I have my many friends. Okay, you have these skills. Come on, let me the project you are doing. Let me become someone that is learning under you. So
Exactly.
that by the time I'm leaving that company, I have a lot of skills now. Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh, so we have one question from Brother Michael. He says, please, where will be the venue
The venue.
of the classes, I'm presuming?
No, I know it's online.
All online, exactly.
Which is online.
So
There's no physical class.
exactly.
It's online. Our labs, everything are online.
Perfect. And just for the people there as well, is there any particular website, or do you want them to communicate with you through your mobile number?
My mobile number for now, our websites, I will communicate our website through maybe through our post or whatever, yeah, where they are going to be. We're going to send you a place to register.
Okay.
And how you're going to pay and how your receipt is going to be given to you. And we're going to give you our website where you're going not now because the website is still under development.
Oh, that's fine.
It's going to be completed soon. I will send it to you. But you can reach me via my number right now.
Oh yes. And just for the people here, do you mind saying it one more time for them so that they can?
Yeah, my phone number is 469 2350 216. 469 2350 416.
Fantastic. Pastor Joe, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Let me repeat again.
Oh yes.
I missed one number there. 469 2350 216.
Exactly.
And I got some calls last week from Chicago and other places. So that our classes, we already have people now. So you have to be in the first batch to get a discount.
Exactly. After the first batch.
This is the rush hour. After the first batch, the money goes up.
I'm telling you.
But there's money to be made. 469 is on the screen now.
Exactly.
2350216. Thank you very much, Pastor, for putting it on the screen.
That's fantastic. Pastor, thank you again for being here with us, And as we're looking to close, do you have any final message for the people that have listened and stayed to the end? Of course, everybody go ahead and drop your good jobs as Pastor Joe gives his final message for everyone.
Yeah, so I want us to have that attitude of saying, have a good attitude that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Let that attitude be your propeller. There's nobody that is meant for IT job. You can do it. I've seen history people that have done it. So you can do it. That I can do attitude, let it be you, and let your why be the thing that drives you. Moreover, a lot of people, they come to me, a lot of people come to me, what do you want me to do to get a job or to be like you, to do like this? You don't have to be like me. Be like you. But what we are going to help you is to ensure that we try to, what will I do now? Direct your steps to what will fit you and you will enjoy most. That's what we are going to try to do. So you will not begin looking at what can I do. IT industry is very big. Which one am I going to do? We will tell you based on your skill level. The skill level test we are going to give to you. So it's not left for you to say I will take it or not. We are going to help you all the way, and from there you will not be asking again. What will I do? Which IT area I need to go into now? Yeah, these are the things we promise we can help you to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Be sure to join us next week for another edition of Family Matters. Have an amazing week. We'll see you.